Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to Subnautica on the PS4. So I'm wandering around inside the egg room and it doesn't look as though I can scan any of these eggs. Some of these look familiar, look like ones that we've already discovered ourselves. I mean, there are some really big eggs as well. Look at the size of this one. That's a big egg. Let's find out what the data terminal has for us. See Emperor Leviathan research data. Specimen size categories have been adjusted upward to accommodate the species. Feeding and digestion. Alien research data indicates that despite its size, this species feeds entirely on microorganisms it filters from the water. So a bit like a whale. Reproductive. Large ovary-like organs are carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that, like other species on this planet, it produces eggs. However, internal scar tissue thus indicates probable infertility. Enzyme 42, here we go. The Emperor manufactures enzyme 42 within its stomach cavity to break down its food and will occasionally expel it into the surrounding waters. This substance was found to neutralize the effect of the bacterium, and its presence in the ecosystem today would explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. It would remain to be explained by what mechanism the enzyme is being delivered. Health. Comparative analysis of size and metabolic rates indicates the specimen captured by the researchers was approximately 1600 years old. Extensive internal and external scar tissue suggests it had lived well in excess of the peak lifespan for its species. Assessment. While a healthy Emperor specimen may have held some potential as a cure, it is unlikely any research subjects survived quarantine procedures. Unlikely, but not impossible. I'm still holding out that finding an egg from a sea emperor is going to be how, or a young, is going to be how we're going to be curing the disease.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
A little bit of information in the room, but nothing we can scan, which is perhaps a little disappointing. Let's carry on exploring this facility. So the next room will probably be another gate, if the layout kind of holds true to what we've seen already. Yeah, we've got another gate. I don't think I actually activated the last one. Or if I activated it, I don't know if I went through it. And so far we've been lucky that everywhere we've gone through, we haven't popped out underwater. Oops, wrong button. The sprint. There we go. Let me just double check. Did I... I couldn't remember the button for jump for a second then. Just completely forgot all the controls briefly. Did we go through... Did we activate this gate? And if we did, where did it come out? Was this the one that came out a few hundred meters below ground? No, we didn't activate this one, so let's activate this gate as well. Can't jump up there. Ceiling's too low. Or something's stopping us from jumping up there. Gonna need to figure out a way to label these gates, I think, so we know exactly which one's which. So let's see where this one goes, because we never did activate this one before, so we'll figure out where this one goes to. Wherever it goes to, it's 278 meters down. So a bit too far to swim. At least to the surface anyway. And we're getting thirsty. I better have a drink when we get through the portal. Starting to run low on supplies. Can't be out for too much longer. Where are we here? Another one of these caves. Got a way through here. Where is this going to come out? It's crawling with these sort of... oh, actual proper cave spiders this time. Cave crawlers, wherever. Oh, it's another underground terminal thing like this. And again, it's really dark. No clues as to where we might possibly be. Other than at the base of a very steep wall. I can't help but think we might be near the gun emplacement. Oh! Oh! It's a bone shark. What? How did he get... Well, we make sure he's not going to attack us anymore. He's just twitching. Is he dead? Or is he stuck? I think he's still alive. We'll leave him there. Have I scanned him, actually? Pretty sure I've scanned these, but... we'll just... oh, no, we haven't. Again, it must be a... must have been a different file that I scanned these. So we'll scan him just to add him to the database. Yeah. Again, I can't help but feel that maybe that's going to be the base of the gun emplacement. What's down here? Anything at all? Any clues? Not really. It doesn't seem to want to let me jump back up. It's the roof being a bit low by the look of it. Oh, don't tell me I'm stuck down here now. Oh, new flowers. Can't scan them. I can't be stuck down here. That would just be bad. It'd be very bad. It doesn't seem to want to let me up, look, does it? I can't get this back up. Oh, maybe through here. Phew! I was worried then. I was seriously worried. I thought we might have got our suit wedged and stuck. But we're okay. So let's head back to the gate. Again, we're going to have to come through and explore this in a little bit more detail. Did I just see an R2 pop up? Oh, to grab... yeah, to grab one of the pink caps. Okay, so that's that one. So where's the next one? They all seem to be spitting out at around the 280, 300... well, I say all. We've only been through two so far, but they're both spitting out about the same depth. 280 to 300. Question is, where are they spitting out? Those two suggest a very similar location. At first glance, at any rate, a large open space immediately, exiting a very steep wall. So it could be anywhere. And my natural thought was, the gun defense tower, because that has a very, very steep, incline all the way down, and then just tapers off at the bottom. Maybe it's not that though. Maybe it's somewhere else. So let's see where this third one goes that we've just opened. So that's the egg room, isn't it? Yeah. Let's see where this one's going to go to. Oh, 611 on the depth on this one. This one is a bit, fair bit lower down. I'm trying to think where we've been that might be around 600 meters down, and I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I'm in the off-site lab was about 700 meters down, 7 something, and everything else has been deeper that we've discovered since then has been deeper than that. 800 for the power. 800 for the disease facility, 1200 for the power, 1400 for this. Where are we? Are we inside? Are we inside a tree? There's Lost River stuff down there. Lost River goo, by the look of it. Is that nickel? Or is that an egg? That's nickel. Oh, there we go. There's a way through over here. Oh, and again, I can't. Oh, won't let me jump. Height restrictions. So let's follow this pathway. See where this is going to spit us out. Somewhere in the Lost River, by the look of it. Right behind a waterfall. Ah, that's sneaky. So we could have discovered this a lot sooner. Well, actually no, we couldn't, because we could have discovered the room, but it's a one-way open gate. And once it's opened, you can go both directions, but we have to open it at the main facility. So we couldn't have discovered the facility quicker. Oh, there's Ghosty over there, look. So yeah, we're definitely back in the Lost River. Okay, some interesting shortcuts. Definitely going to need beacons to mark the exits of all of these. Next time we get back to the sub, we'll craft a whole load of beacons and try and then use those beacons to figure out exactly where the entrances and exits are. So that one's easy to distinguish because it's the Lost River. It's just green goo. But the other two, not sure. Not sure at all where those are. I'm guessing there's going to be another couple of these gates as well. It would follow that there are at least 2 more of these rooms. No, it's 2 to a side. So maybe let's get back in the room and have a look. Figure out the spacing. We found 3, so there might be 3 more, I guess. I'm trying to do the maths and spacing in my head. We found 3. I think that's half, maybe, based on where they're located within the shape of the room. Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on my food and water levels. Can't believe we're burning through our food so quickly. But the Lost River, it might be easier. Actually, no, it wouldn't be easy to go that way to get back to our sub than facing off against a dragon, because our sub is actually quite a way away now from the Lost River. So while it might be slightly easier, it certainly wouldn't be any quicker. So let's see. Gate, eggs, gate, gate. So what's that room? something through here. Oh, wow. So there's going to be one more gate then, by the look of it. Let's break out the scanner and have a look. It's a giant aquarium, look. We can see some stuff we recognise, some deep shrooms, I think those are supposed to be. We've definitely got some brain coral over there. We've got one of those tube slides for kids that you see at the swimming park and the water parks, swimming pools. Oh, and this one goes down even further, look. Alright, well, we'll explore the upper level first. Another big aquarium. Outflow pipe, is that carrying the enzyme? Yes, it is, look. Enzyme host peepers leaving the containment facility. The outflow pipes are fitted with peepers travelling back towards the surface. Specimens show no signs of infection. All specimens scanned are carrying enzyme 42, which data suggests inhibit the bacterium. Specimens' stomach cavities are otherwise empty, suggesting they may have purged the contents before entering the pipes. Assessment. If the peepers have evolved to distribute the enzyme via the pipe network, this may explain part of the mechanism by which life on 4546b has survived since the bacterial outbreak. That prawn suit standing up. I was panicking as to what the hell that was over there for a second. Inflow pipe. The pipes drawing water into the containment facility are filled with peepers arriving from the surface. The fish show no sign of distress. The specimens scanned have all consumed high quantities of seeds and organic matter from the surface. Some specimens are beginning to show signs of infection. I actually saw a peeper just go whizzing past me. I was wondering if we would see fish. There they are. Whoa. It is. It's a giant. It's a peeper slide for kids. I kind of wish I could go down that now. Another big aquarium. More piping. Alright, let's attack that. Let's say attack. Let's scan that data terminal. There goes a peeper. And another one. There's loads of them going through, look. Ventilation control. Water flowing to and from the primary containment facility is being automatically controlled independently of other safeguards. Data on the water composition has been recorded. Inflow. Water is being drawn from different biomes around the surface of the planet. The water temperature is considerably lower than the volcanic environment outside the facility, while microorganism and nutrient counts are substantially higher. Outflow. Oxygen-deprived water is being flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface. Okay, so it's just kind of this is what this terminal is doing. Not much helpful information. We kind of already knew that just from scanning the vents.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so found the pipe room with the peepers. So this should be a gateway as well then. Oh, bad lag again. Oh wait, no, there was a downstairs room to the pipe room, wasn't there? Alright, we'll go and check that again in a second. We'll get this gate open first. Have I got an ion cube left? That's the question. Yes, I have. So where's this one open out to? Again, 239 meters down, so not that deep. I would imagine they're all spitting out in different biomes. We know we've got one in the Lost River. I would imagine there's possibly one to maybe the the Mushroom Forest, perhaps, or I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't even know the names of half the biomes. So the one with the big blue spheres attached to with string kind of thing, like the balloon area, the hot air balloon area, I suppose. Oh no, this is well, it's definitely inside a cave. There's no question of that. The question is, where is the cave? Another... Ah, now this might be Mushroom Forest. This looks like possibly the interior of one of those mushroom tree coral things. Big lump of lithium just there. And there we go. Oh, I see where we are. Oh, I know where this area is. It's not the Mushroom Forest, but it's near the Mushroom Forest. So yeah, they are spitting out in different biomes then. Oh, I've got lost already. Where is my... Is that my way out? Is that my way back in? No, that's not my way back in. Where's the entrance, the exit to the cave I've just walked out of? Where the hell is that? How can I be turned around already? Oh, there's the lithium. There we go. Okay. That's getting... I can't believe I got lost. I stepped out of the cave and instantly got lost. How is that possible? That's a shale, isn't it? Yeah. So let's go back and continue exploring this facility. We do need to get a bit of a wriggle on because starting to, you know, get very hungry and thirsty. I've got one bit of food and one bit of water left, and then that's it. So I can't stay out too much longer. I've got to think about making my way back to the sub. Plus then we can come back armed with beacons and then start figuring out exactly where these shortcuts are. And then we can maybe leave the Lost River and access the facility if we need to keep coming back in here elsewhere. It certainly makes it a very good transport location for us as well. Oh, we were going to try and build a base, weren't we? Let's see if we can actually build a base inside the facility. I don't know if we'll be able to. If we can't, we can always build one outside, but if we can get one inside, that would be good. Then I can just whack up a couple of small buildings and try and get a fabricator in there. We can manufacture food at the very least, maybe water as well. We can nip outside to get the relevant materials we would need for various different things. So let's see. So this room here is where we've just... No, yeah, this is the pipe room here. Let's have a quick look at the downstairs level of the pipe room. Oh. Oh, it's so frustrating. So there's the second half of the slidey slide. I don't know what they're called in the States. We call them... I'm trying to remember. It's been years since I've been on one of those. Did we call them tube slides? I can't remember. And there looks to be nothing of any real use or interest down here. Again, empty aquarium. Another chance to see more peepers just having fun. If that's if that's essentially what this facility is just a giant water park for peepers, it's going to be very disappointing. And that's it. That's the end of that room. So we've got one last thing to check out inside this facility, as far as I can tell. Let's make our way back out. We should have already opened up the other one of these rooms. The other one of the gates. Which is this one. We should have already opened this one up. Let's just double check. This is the one we opened up the very first time, isn't it? Yeah, that's open. So, the only thing that's left now is to drop that force field at the back. And then once we've done that and had a very quick look in there, can't hang around, as I said, we are getting hungry, thirsty and running low on supplies. And that's assuming we've actually got the right tablet for this as well. Oh no, we need another blue tablet. And we haven't found another blue tablet. So we're going to have to go craft one. So, if that's the case, let's just eat our food, drink our water. What do I need for a blue tablet? Am I going to need to pick anything up on the way back? Kyanite. Yes, I am going to have to grab some kyanite on the way back. Let's make our way out of here. Which means squaring off against that sea dragon again. And those hyper-aggressive warpers. I have been informed in the comments that the warpers are more aggressive because the infection is worse. And that once we're cured of the infection, we'll be okay. And they'll ignore us. I hope that's the case. I guess we'll find out moving forward. Need the kyanite. Hopefully we'll get a decent amount from this and not one piece like we've had in the past. Haven't got any bits yet. Oh, there's a bit of kyanite. We need more. I can hear the dragon. Okay, there we go. We've got some extra kyanite. How many did we need? We needed 2. We've got at least 2, maybe 3. So now it's time for me to try and get back across to the sub. I'm not looking forward to this bit. Sub is that way. Does that mean I've got to go that way or this way? Oh, I'm getting turned around. I'm going to go this way and hope that this is the right way. We can loop around this way, okay. Need to be up there, really, I think. See leeches around. Not overly concerned about leeches at this stage. As long as I can find my way back. And I think this might possibly be the wrong way. I can see lava dropping from there, but that doesn't mean anything if there's no large cavern for us to jump up. No, this is not a way out. So we need to try this way. I don't remember it being this complicated. I think we might have taken the wrong turn into this section over here. Really hope that's not the case. Ah, is that our way out? Yes. Whew. Okay, there we go. I wonder if we have got a leech on the suit, and I don't think we do, but if we do have a leech on the suit, what happens to it if we try and go inside the sub? Does it just switch to the sub?
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Yeah, no sign of leeches. Let's grab that kyanite. Oh, we've got that egg as well. I completely forgot about the egg. Let's craft ourselves a blue tablet. Oh, they're in equipment down here. That's why that's the only tab that's lit up. There we go. Let's craft a blue tablet. Okay, let's... we've only got one leech. That's not bad. Let's do the food thing. That's sorted our food levels out. Let's grab some more stuff. You can see we're burning through our water really quickly. Take an extra couple of fish with us. Beacons. Do I have lots of copper, etc.? I know we drilled a bit of copper, but I don't think we drilled that much of it. I've got enough for 2 beacons. Have I got any more copper down below? Nope, that's nickel. That's gold. Alright, okay. I'm going to take a little bit of extra titanium with me as well to see whether or not I can create storage, a multi-purpose room down there, or even just a corridor or something. We're almost fully charged. There we go. That's good enough. So, which way? It's this way. It's through that gap, isn't it? I mean, I could possibly squeeze the sub through there. I don't want to take the sub in there against that dragon. I'd much rather go in on foot. Because, I mean, getting in is one thing. Getting out is going to be potentially even harder. And we need to go around to this way. Gradual controlled descent. Stick the landing. There's some more kyanite. And then the facility is across there. And we got attacked by warpers when we came this way last time. Hopefully that won't be the case again this time. I'm not seeing the dragon. I'm only looking forward. I'm not looking around. I don't want to hang around. There's the dragon, I think, possibly. I'm curious as to what these are as well. Are these... We should really scan one, shouldn't we? Let's get across. Before we try and do that. get across to relative safety over here. And let's see if we can scan this, figure out exactly what it is. Alien structure. Where is my prawn? Right below me. That's why I couldn't see the damn thing. And we're in and we're safe. Right. Let's have a look at that alien facility that we just scanned. Sonic deterrent. These small alien structures are emitting high wavelength sound waves, which seem to be designed to deter indigenous life forms from approaching the large facility. So they are. They're a defense mechanism against the sea dragon, basically. So that's good. Whether anything the smaller stuff will be deterred by that as well, it's maybe not so much. The warpers probably not, but definitely the sea dragon and those sort of lava shark things seem to be avoiding it as well. Right, tablet time. Well, this room just opened up quite big, didn't it? Oh, that looks like it might be a submarine bay. Cyclops Bay, perhaps. A giant moon pool. Ah! So where does... That means we could dock... Well, I don't know if we could dock the sub here, but... Is that rocking and moving?
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it, as they did.
Is that a sea emperor? I'm starting to wonder now whether or not the disease is a fatal disease. Is it just create... I don't know. I mean, is that what's going to create more sea emperors, perhaps? I've got to try and scan this thing. See if I'm right, if that is a sea emperor. I'm guessing it's not going to harm me. Oh, wow. Enzyme trail, look at that. Oh, there is nasty stuff down here.
Passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
Passive. The enzyme has...
Unlike other alien facilities, scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Explanation unclear at this time.
It won't let me scan it. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe the disease is actually just rewriting the genetic code to create life forms compatible with the planet rather than, or with whatever that is. I'm guessing it's a sea emperor. Do we have any new data to look at? This game's making me think more than I'm used to. I'm starting to I'm starting to second guess myself a lot. I've come up with a theory and then immediately come up with a different theory which completely contradicts the theory I just came up with. Oh God, where do I go from here then? guess down a bit more. We have the crush depth. This is the absolute base of the facility. The source of the enzyme is definitely produced here, it would seem. Will we swim with the current or fight against it as they did? Suggests, will we accept the disease or will we fight to cure it? That's how I read that. And again, I may be second guessing myself. There's brain coral down here. There's a place to top up our O2 tanks. It might be quicker and easier for us to swim around a bit. Rather than, I don't know.
The plant life in this area is growing outside its normal conditions. Other life forms fertilizing and pruning the vegetation may be offsetting this environmental deficit.
I think we should. Oh, hang on a minute. The walls just disappeared. Oh, whoa.
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
That was weird. Something rare to the point of extinction. Are we going to find Bart down here, I wonder? Or Paul, or Maida? Have they become part of this ecosystem? Something that Bart was hinting to or alluding to. Why does the facility keep disappearing? That is freaky. I don't know if it's the game glitching. Or if it's meant to do that. I'm guessing it's the game glitching because I'm getting too close to the walls. Which means I need to be really careful that I don't get stuck behind the walls.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm going to need to spend some time down here just swimming around and scanning stuff because I think it's possible we may get different data entries for some of these things. The gel sac. That's the crown that is rare to the point of extinction. Or maybe they're just fish that we haven't scanned before, I don't know. There's a Gary fish. Some brain coral. It is just one big happy family down here, isn't it? But there has to be an answer of some kind, a reason down here. Surely. A way to maybe get the enzyme. Huh. Just kind of swimming around looking for stuff at the moment, seeing if I can see anything that I think might be helpful. I'm really not quite sure what to do beyond this point. This is kind of just slammed the brakes on. I had these ideas and these plans, and we would have to go looking for a sea emperor and find the baby and extract the enzyme, and now I'm down here and I'm just like, I don't know what to do anymore. I haven't got a clue. I do know I'm getting thirsty. Let's take a drink. There's got to be something to scan down here that's going to trigger the next kind of thing that we need to do. It's going to be, or it's going to give me some inspiration or some indication or a suggestion or something. Just watching that swimming around. There's an old gate over here. I don't think we can clear away this ground to... I don't know, it's a different colour. It's that old video game thing, isn't it? You see a doorway that is very clearly in a different style. Oh, here you go. Aquarium arch. Scans indicate this arch was left inactive when the facility was abandoned. It likely served as an access point to the surface of the planet. It is too small for the Emperor to pass through, but would accommodate smaller life forms. But is there a way to activate it? That is the question. Yeah, you would see these... you would see something that was very clearly not the same... the same style of colouring or design or whatever. And you would just instantly know that whatever it was, you could stick in... there's the eggs, look.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Ah, so... Okay, back on track. I know what I'm doing again now. I'm going to go back and get the suit. We need to free the Emperor that's trapped. We need to free the young. They will get out into the planet. They will start to spread the enzyme. They will cure everything. And we will be cured. You know, the Sea Emperor there says, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take. She'll give us the cure, which will enable us to get off this planet. It all makes sense now. I just needed to explore down here, which we've done. So I think we're possibly nearing the very end of the game. Or at least the very end of the storyline, anyway. Let's drift our way over to the hatchery. And it seems that the Sea Emperor tried to communicate telepathically with the other alien species, and for all their advanced technology and development, they couldn't contact or make contact with the creature, whereas we have without even trying. So, go us. Aren't we special? Let's scan everything that we can. Sea Emperor X, yeah. Advanced theories. Uncommonly strong shell lining. Organic growth on the exterior suggests these eggs may be hundreds or thousands of years old. Alien tubes. Alien devices penetrate the outer shell layer, likely designed to supply them with nutrients and to isolate them from the surrounding environment. Amniotic sac. Like many eggs on 4546b, these do not contain a nutrient supply, which is slowly exhausted by the embryo. Instead, they exist in a form of natural stasis, awaiting appropriate hatching conditions. And 4, fetal organism. There is a high genetic match between these organisms and the Leviathan in the vicinity. They appear to be stable and healthy. It is likely that that ideal hatching conditions for the eggs vary considerably from ideal survival conditions for the parent. Let's scan the incubator itself. The hatching specimen's eggs are attached to, or the Emperor specimen's eggs are attached to some form of incubator. In a normal life cycle, it seems that likely that sea emperors would have buried their eggs in shallower waters, where different organic materials in the soil would have triggered a hatching response. The incubator suggests the aliens had resorted to developing artificial hatching enzymes which would simulate the egg's natural hatching environment, but were unable to discover the formula. With extensive information on the sea emperors themselves, it may still be possible to fabricate an artificial hatching enzyme using indigenous ingredients. However, the only surviving source of that information may be the sea emperor itself. And I think these 4 eggs are for the 4 gateways that we've got outside. 1 in each of those biomes. That's got to be 4 eggs. Oh, there's 5 eggs. Okay, so I thought 4 gateways, 4 eggs. I thought that made sense. Now there's a 5th egg. So maybe I'm wrong. I thought maybe we have to deliver them. She definitely wants us to... to do something over here. We've got to try and get this active. Is she going to clear it for us? She is. Oh, awesome. And it's exactly what I said, remember? The old video game adage, you've got the same material but with different colours. It's instantly you know that something is removable or interactable. So, let's... Oh, I'm out of ion cubes. No! I haven't got any ion cubes left. We've got to go back. I've got to go find an ion cube. Don't worry, Empress, I shall return. If I can get back up there. I would try and hitch a ride on her, but I think that would probably not be a good thing. And besides, I don't think she has collisions. You know, when I tried to scan her, she just I went straight through her. Alright. Don't knock me off the edge. Come on, jump jets. Get me all the way up there. We made it. Alright. Oops. So, we know what we need to do now. We need to get that gateway open so that the Emperor's eggs can go through and start hatching and spreading that enzyme and curing the planet. And we're going to do that next time out because we're out of time. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob and I'll be back with some more Subnautica here on the PS4 very soon.